2024 CR 2594, State of Texas versus Mark Anthony Pettis. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Done for the state.
Defense. And are you Mr. Pettis?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with injury to the elderly, bodily injury? That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine.
Yes, Your
Did
Honor.
you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the prison. State recommends community supervision. They're taking in consideration County Court Cause number 731618. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. TAP evaluation, follow those recommendations.
The defense tries to humanize Pettis, explaining he's complied with a protective order except for one accidental slip-up. But accidental contact in a no-contact order is no small thing. The judge isn't just handing out standard conditions. She's tailoring them to Pettis's history, clearly worried he might spiral again. Question: should accidental contact ever be excused in a family violence case?
Mental health evaluation and follow those recommendations. And no contact with Juan Pettis. Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow that recommendation?
For sure, I understand.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? So are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, we'd like to, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, what I can tell you is that Mr. Pettis is under a protective order with his father, that he's been abiding by it. Although there was one minor slip up, his brother actually had next door to his father, so he goes to his brother's house. It was too close to his father's. But he's very, very much aware of what he can and cannot do. And I think he will comply with the conditions of probation.
All right. So do you have any prior mental health issues?
May I say it?
Sure.
Pettis admits to anxiety issues and past drug and alcohol use. But watch how the judge immediately zeroes in. She warns that honesty now is key to success on probation. Pettis only admits to marijuana and alcohol, but you can feel the judge's skepticism. Nothing else had better come up in your system, she warns. This is a man standing on thin ice. Thought: do you think Pettis was telling the full truth here?
Before I was incarcerated, my parents, I understand, my mom, I was getting in the past, I was getting help at the Center for Healthcare Services for my, like, not that, I was on Risperdal, or Risperidone, just for anxiety. But I didn't get to do that before. So that's that.
He was having difficult. He's talking about the day of the incident, Judge. He was having a difficult time.
All right. So other than anxiety, have you ever been diagnosed with anything else?
No.
All right. When's the first time you saw a doctor for mental health issues?
For 2024, I was saying it was in 2021.
So how old were you then?
I was 32,
All right.
36.
Drug use.
I've been clean for the last 2 years, please.
Well, whatever. I understand. I'm trying to figure out history here. So you've been clean for the past 2 years. What have you been clean from?
Alcohol.
And what
drugs.
else? What type of drugs?
I was just smoking marijuana.
All right. So here's the thing. I'm trying to set conditions for you. I don't do cookie cutter conditions because I want people to be successful. But if you're not honest with me about what you use, what's going to end up happening if you'll be sent off in the world unprepared. And then when you come back to court, which you probably will on a motion to revoke, you're going to want to tell me everything about your life at that point. So it's best that you tell me now. So alcohol, marijuana, what else?
That's it.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Yes.
All right. I'm going with the alcohol and marijuana. And so nothing else had better come up in your system.
Yes, ma'am.
The court finds Pettis guilty but suspends his sentence, placing him on 3 years of probation with strict terms, mental health treatment, no contact with his father, parenting classes, drug testing, and 200 hours of community service. The message is clear. This is his last chance to turn his life around. You question, do you think these conditions are tough enough or too lenient for elder abuse?
All right. The court is finding you guilty. Do you have any children?
I have one son, he's 12,
All right. And who does he live with?
he lives with his mother.
When's the last time you saw him?
Um, 3 months ago.
All right.
3 months.
3 months ago. All right. As previously stated, the court is finding you guilty. The court is going to sentence you to 2 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 3 years. Taking consideration 731618. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There should be a TAP evaluation in custody. Right. So we'll do a referral to Center for Healthcare Services. So when they give you the referral for Center for Healthcare Services, you had better go.
Yes, ma'am.
Otherwise, what's going to end up happening is you may end up waiting for 30 or 45 days. You understand?
Yeah, Miss Kate, may I say something?
Sure.
That's the first thing I'm gonna do, as soon as I'm released.
All right. There's to be regular reporting
Yes, ma'am.
by Zoom or in person.
Sure.
The UA hotline until further notice. There's to be no contact with Juan Pettis.
Yes.
There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once he completes those, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. There's to be 90 sober meetings in 90 days. Field visits 1 time per month. When's the last time you had employment?
So, 2023.
So how you been supporting yourself?
I have jobs that are under the table.
All right, so we're not going to do under the table in here, all right? So
I have a job waiting for me as soon as I get out here.
There's-
I'm gonna work at the Little Red Barn Steakhouse for the 5th time as a chef there.
all right, so proof of employment within 30 days.
Yes, ma'am.
There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors.
Yes, ma'am.
Probation, is there anything else he needs? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, ma'am. Thank you for understanding and bringing me just like that's.
Okay, court reporter is not picking up what you're saying because you're mumbling.
Thank you for everything. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you're
I
welcome.
understand.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, to be successful in this court, when you're on probation, communication is key.
Yes,
If
ma'am.
there's an issue, let probation know about it. If you feel as though they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Good luck to you. You're Mark Anthony Pettis.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Mark Anthony Pettis who was placed on community supervision in 2024 CR 2594 for the offense of injury to the elderly with bodily injury on May 28, 2024 for a term of 3 years? Is that you? All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor, we're here this morning on state motion to revoke community supervision. Violation condition number 2. On or about the 9th day of September 2024 in Door County, Texas, the defendant, Mark Anthony Pettis, the Devon illegally used a controlled substance, namely methamphetamine, violation condition number 2. Will waive all other violations.
To that, how do you plead? True or not true?
True.
All right, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 2 years in the prison? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 2 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
But there is, Your Honor, 2 alternate conditions of probation for the petition to include DDRF and a mental health evaluation, 0 tolerance on mutual contact between the defendant and victim of the case.
That is our agreement, Judge.
And what is that cause number? What is the offense?
Violation of the
Victim is his dad.
Well, I mean, I said in the order that there's not to be any contact. So what is the confusion?
Yeah, I just respect him because he's my father. I mean,
No, I mean, if you respect your father, you don't respect your father. That's what you're on probation for. So I don't know why I should follow your proposed agreement because he's violating the court's orders, and one of the court's orders is no contact.
Yes, Judge.
So,
We've talked about that as well, Judge. I believe he's already.
Pettis's defense argues his mother's health crisis pushed him to reach out, but the judge cuts through the excuses. That doesn't equate to contacting someone you injured. And then comes another bombshell. Meth use surfaces in his history. The court denies the motion to revoke but imposes stricter conditions: inpatient treatment and possible placement in felony drug court.
Been adjudicated as a 2-year underlying, and he is aware of that. And that's actually something he did want to do as well, Judge. So
no, but when I tell people no contact, I am, yes.
We did contact the victim in the case this morning again. He is that he feels he needs in order to deal with that. That's why he's taking the condition.
All right, so I still don't understand what you don't understand what no contact means. Because here's the thing, if you respect your father, then you don't hit your father. Hitting your father is not showing respect to him.
Yes.
And then you come to me and I tell you no contact, and I'm usually very detailed when I say no contact. And I know I was very detailed with you when I said no contact, and you said you understood. So I don't understand why you're disobeying the court's orders.
Your Honor, I was just going through a lot. I'm still going through a lot.
A lot of what?
My mom almost died.
Okay.
You know, that's, I mean,
No, and I feel sorry for that's happening to you, but that doesn't equate to contacting somebody that you injured.
Your Honor, I believe his mom had a stroke,
second stroke.
and he said that he was wanted to make sure she was okay, and his understanding that
Even my distance, I was only visiting when my dad was at work. I mean,
No, they're saying you made contact. So that's what that cause number is about. It's not I'm visiting while my father's at work.
Your Honor, we understand. In that case, it's, they're willing to take that into consideration. But if not, then we'll go through the proper channels. But they're asking him, and the staff's asking him to get help. So that's why we agreed to the order.
Well, that's going to be an inpatient help. All right, so it's saying that he's tested positive for meth in the past. So I'm going to deny the motion, alternate amend conditions. He's going to go to safety, or you can also do a referral to felony drug court, and that's going to be while in custody.
And Your Honor, if he decided to ask you to revoke his probation, what would we have to do to do that?
Oh, would you like to be revoked? The most I can sentence you to is 2 years. The least I can sentence you to is 2 years.
no, I don't want to do it.
So
I'm
you
sorry,
want to go
what?
to safety?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, yes, sir.
All right, so
Just
the
wanna
court
make
is
that-
going to deny, thank you. Court is going to deny the motion, alternate amend conditions to include mental health evaluation and custody, referral to felony drug court in custody. If he's not accepted in felony drug court, then he's going to safety. And is there anything that you do not understand when I say there's to be no contact?
Yes, Your Honor.
No, do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you.
Okay.
I have one question.
Sure.
On the DDRF, it's what's the time frame on that?
She's sending you to safety.
28 weeks.
Okay, the CP, I mean,
But Pettis doesn't learn. He violates probation again, this time failing to comply with felony drug court rules. Once again, he pleads true. Now, the court's patience is gone. Both sides agree. Probation is over. The judge revokes it and sentences Pettis to 2 years in state prison.
if he's not, so I have to wait 9 months to go.
No, not
that's
9
all.
months to go. That's the length of the program.
Is there CP in San Antonio?
But ask if you.
Like to do my claims?
Those are the two options. Or in front of the judge. You can explain.
That's fine.
Okay.
Safely is fine.
Okay.
All right, thank you. For CR 2594, State versus Mark Anthony Pettis. Can I have parties announced?
Rick Payne for the state of Texas.
Michael Dwight Goins as a defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Mark Anthony Pettis?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Did
Your
you
Honor.
review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Mark Anthony Pettis who was placed on community supervision in 2024 CR 2594 for the offense of injury to the elderly bodily injury on May 28, 2024 for a term of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor, violation of condition number 41. On or about the 14th day of August, 2025, in Bear County, Texas, the defendant, Mark Anthony Pettis, did then and there fail to comply with the rules and regulations of the felony drug court and violation of condition number 41.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True, Your Honor.
State will waive the other violation, Your Honor.
No
Any
objection, Your Honor.
objections? Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition 41, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 2 years in the prison?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 41?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find condition of violation number 41 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor.
Yes.
That is to revoke the defendant's probation and sentence him to 2 years TDC.
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. Are you asking the court to follow that?
Even in sentencing, the judge leaves Pettis with a harsh lesson. No contact means no contact, not even through someone else. It's a sobering reminder that defying court orders, even for what seems like good intentions, has consequences. Pettis's pattern of excuses, drug use, and repeated violations sealed his fate.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes.
All right. The court will grant the motion, sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's an affirmative finding of family violence, and there's to be no contact with Juan Pettis,
Yes, ma'am.
and there's to be no residing with minors.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. You're going to have to do better. Otherwise, you're going to end up in and out of prison, and you're still not allowed to have contact with that person that I named. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And that means no in contact. That means no calling somebody else to contact that person for you. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
It's as though you don't even know them. All right?